Hi, I'm Michelle. I am going to show you how to do this frozen face paint of Elsa. So let's get started. I'm going to take my Diamond FX White and create the shape of Elsa's head. You may want to look at a picture of Elsa when you're doing this face paint. Here I'm just bringing the white down and creating a neck outline in between my eyebrows. Still using my Diamond FX White, I'm going to create the outline of Elsa's hair. Again, you want to look at a picture whilst doing this of Elsa just so you get it right. So now I want to paint my white mountains for my background, and so I'm just doing them both very different on each side. So on one side I have the North Mountain, and then the other one is just a typical mountain in the background. Here I'm just going to add some peachy skin color to Elsa's face. You just want to fill in all the gaps and don't forget her ears. So now I'm going to go back over Elsa's hair with just a light yellow color mixed with Diamond FX White again, and this is just to make her hair a little bit more like the picture and fill any gaps that I missed previously. So just around the ear and over top. So now moving on, I want to take a pearl blue color and take it over my eyelid and around the mountains. So down a little bit and up. And just fill in all that gap, and you want to do the exact same on the other side with your other mountain and over your eye again. Now I'm going to take a darker blue color and just fill it in the gaps that don't have any color on. So as you see, I'm just going around the mountains again and beside Elsa's face just to get all the little gaps. Now I'm going to create Elsa's eyes. So I'm just taking my Diamond FX White and my small brush, I think it's a number 3, and just creating her eye shape. I'm sorry, I went off camera for that bit. And also a little bit for her teeth. So I accidentally went off camera here, but I created Elsa's nose shape and put blush on her cheeks and created shadows along her face. So here I'm taking my purple color and I'm using it for her upper eyelid, and then I'm going to take a magenta color and use that on the outside, and it's just a bit darker. I mixed a little bit with black just so it looks a bit more Elsa-like. Now I'm taking a blue color again and I am using it to create the color of her eyes. So I'm just doing 2 dots in the middle, and we'll let that dry and then come back to them afterwards. So I'm using the same magenta color that I used on the outside of her eyelids for her lips, and actually screwed this up, so I will go back again and fix it. Instead of leaving that gap, I closed it, but I put white in again for her teeth. And then I am doing on her eyebrows with a brown. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw some details in her hair. And I know it doesn't look super great with squiggly lines in her hair, but I do go back over with yellow and white again. This is just to create some shadows and to show off her face shape. If you do your lines too big, you can use your finger quickly to blend them out. And this is just to also create the shape of the braid and of her hair. So as you can see, just outlining it, adding some more darker shadows, and then going straight back over. And I'm just doing this lightly so you can still see the details in her hair, just not as well as before. Then adding that little teeth gap again. So now I'm taking my black and I'm doing the outline of her eyes and drawing the little black pupil in her eye. And you're going to want to do this on both sides and give her some little eyelashes. And you want to really use a thin brush for this, one that you're really good at using. And now I'm just using the same brush with the same color on it, and I'm just creating the outline of my background again. So adding some darker patches in and outlining my mountains. And I will go back over this with white again so it looks more snow-like afterwards. But you can actually have fun with this part and do what you want, and yeah. And I kind of just blend them out with my finger. So here I'm taking my white again and kind of adding more snowy mountain look to it. And I'm going to create Elsa's dress. So I'm just doing a line of white and then a line of blue underneath. Then do the pupils and Elsa's eye. And once you've done that, you want to go on to doing your snowflakes. And to do my snowflakes, I'm using this BAM stencil. It's stars, and I'm using all different sizes and just placing them randomly on my face. And as you can see, I got white by my mouth there and I look like a derp. So just sponging it on with a green fantasy sponge, and it is Diamond FX white again that I'm using. And then I take a brush and I kind of make the stars into snowflakes afterwards. And I find this is way easier than trying to create snowflakes by myself. So as you can see, making the snowflakes. And I will add also a whole ton of snow and glitter to this afterwards. And to add my snow, I'm just dotting quite a lot, just around all the snowflakes. This kind of makes it look a bit more magical as well, which I like. So you just want to go in and do the exact same thing on the other side, and you also want to take your snowflakes under on the light blue part as well where your stars are, and add a whole ton of snow and glitter. And I used fairy dust for my glitter. You could add a blue glitter or whatever you wanted to it, but I just like the white color. And I'm also going to take a couple of dots and do them on Elsa's dress, which is on the bridge of my nose, just so it looks a bit more like her dress from Frozen. So this is the finished face paint. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!